friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. You remember those $15 worth of strawberries I bought? $15 worth of strawberries. I'm going to wash these in baking soda and water, and then I'm going to freeze them to make jam another day. Let's make jam. Now this is my big stock pot, and I've got 3 half-pint jars and 11 quarter-pint or half-cup jars, because some of these are going to be for Christmas gifts, okay? In here is those frozen strawberries. Folks, when you wash them and put them in the freezer, please remember to take the green parts off of them before you freeze them. I just froze my fingers off trimming these. Here we have about 7 to 7.5 cups strawberries. Once crushed, they will be 3.5 cups. Here's our ForJars lid, because they always pop. I'm going to use Certo liquid packed in because I want to make sure that this small amount of strawberries gels properly. And here's our rings. Let's get started. Well, and have your always cloth, okay? Now, I'm going to add 7.5 cups of sugar. This is 8 cups, so I'm going to put almost all of this in here. That's about right. And the juice of 1 lemon. You don't want the seeds getting there. Yes, I have a lemon squeezer, but I'll just squeeze out what I need. And these will go into my iced tea jar. I'm going to start stirring this until the sugar and the berries, the sugar dissolves and the berries are thawed. Normally you would slice these up and crush them in layers. I'm just going to use the hand blender after this. Alrighty, our strawberries are now melted and our sugar is getting liquid. So yes, this is the same hand blender I use to make soap, and it's not a problem. Why? Because I wash it. So let's get these strawberries pureed. I make the strawberry jam mostly for Howie, and he doesn't like lumps. I'm more of a black currant jam. Alrighty. And we're going to continue to stir. It's chilly today, so this is what made me decide to make the jam today. Soon I'll be canning beans, and it'll probably be on the hottest day of the year. Not everybody does this, but I think sweet things taste sweeter if they have just a little sprinkle of salt. You don't have to put any in, but I'm doing it just because. I actually looked for hanging strawberry baskets this year, and I could not find any. Now that it's getting warm and it's changing color, I'm going to put this package of Certo. I got this for the simple reason I wanted to make sure that this is going to set. So now we're going to bring this to a boil. Make sure we got all of this out. And we're going to bring this to a boil, and we're going to cook it at a rolling boil for a good 5 minutes. I think I'm going to have to put this on a bigger burner because it's not coming up to the boil as I would like it to. Now, a rolling boil is when you can't stir the bubbles down. And it's starting to boil now, finally. And that, when I say you can't stir it down, it means it continues to bubble while you stir. Now, you always want your pot only half full, guys, because it can boil over very easily and cause a great mess and potentially burn you. So we're just going to have it at this rolling boil for a couple of minutes. So this was 7.5 cups whole berries, or 3.5 cups pureed or crushed, 7.5 cups sugar, and 1 pouch of Certo, a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon juice. It's getting that nice dark red color of finished jam. I'm going to turn on my water for my jars here. They were boiled. Now I've just got to turn the water on. I'm going to take this off that burner. And while still hot, I'm going to start ladling this. These few little half-pint jars are Howie's. The rest will be Christmas gifts. Because nothing says love like a homemade gift. Am I right? Oops, sorry. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. I desperately need a new camera. Take a few more out. Now this is just my stock pot with a rack in the bottom. All right, now. Always, always, wipe your rims with a clean damp paper towel. Put your lids on fingertip tight. It looks like I measured just correctly with the jars. You don't want to waste any of this. Looks like my measuring was exactly the exactly right amount. All right, I'm going to put the lid on this canner, and I'm just going to let them bubble away for about 10 minutes on boil. There they are in the canner. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to make it 15 just to be safe. And we'll be back when they come out of the canner. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying it may not be a lot, but every little bit counts. And that's my strawberry jam done. Take care, God bless. Remember, folks, if you're not using ForJars canning lids, you're missing out. Heavier than any other single-use lids on the market, they are a U.S. company, and these lids are of superior quality, the only lids I will use. Check the description box below this video for the link and use the coupon code HALFACRE for 10% off. Orders over $50, ship free within the USA. Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. They make the perfect gift for the home canner in your life. ForJars lids, you can't go wrong.